So, guess what's going on in Texas? So, many construction companies are shaking in their freaking boots because they're saying if Trump goes through with this mass deportation plan, that they could lose thousands of construction workers.
Now, first off, you shouldn't even be hiring illegal immigrants if you got a company and paying them up under the table. You shouldn't be doing that in the first place.
And I mean, I get it, but here's the thing. I've said this before and I say it again. No one cared until it started affecting them. When it was on, when having immigrants and illegal immigrants was only affecting black people, and yes, they were taking black jobs, because remember, we used to be the seamstresses, the cooks, the cleaners, the farmers. We were the construction workers. We were the builders. We were the kings and queens of foundational jobs.
Yes, we was. We built this country. We built this country with all the free labor that we gave, with farming, cleaning, raising babies, infrastructure, you name it. We built this country. That's why they say we built this country, because we did everything for free and still ain't got no reparations and no rewards or nothing for it. But we ain't complaining. We done moved on. We great. We moved on in a short period of time and made it here for being held back. So, kudos to us.
Things where you're building. We were the foundation. We were the ones. And slowly but surely, immigrants came over here, took over those jobs. And because they were doing it at a lower rate, they didn't have to pay them as much as they should have been paying them. They said, okay, yeah, come over here and do all this work. We were, you know what I'm saying? So
Just like they ain't paid us. They ain't pay us at all. And it's like, since we came from slavery, this is the new slavery that came about by allowing all these immigrants to come in. And, from a business perspective, a lot of guys will want illegal immigrants to come over here to get cheap labor. It's nothing new up under the sun. They did it once and it worked, and now they're doing it again with illegal immigrants, and it's working. But it's nothing new up under the sun. So
it was cool. It was cool when they were doing it. But now, everybody want to cry. Didn't nobody care when they was taking the wealth from our communities. Now, I want to say this. The reason why it's failing, why this may be a problem, is because they allowed legal and illegal immigrants to come over here, do these jobs, become managers, become the business owners, legal and illegal. And then when they started only hiring their friends, family, and people that they know that look like them, they took it over and locked everybody else out. In large quantities, not completely, as we know, but they locked everybody else out, especially us.
And you can't be mad at them, for looking out for their own and coming over here, picking up the game and running with it. But the one thing about it, they shouldn't be able to get these licenses to start a business, an LLC, and all of that being over here illegal. But it ain't no way that they should have access to everything just like that. But at the end of the day, you can't get mad at them for learning this stuff and want to better their life and move forward. They ain't even closing us out, because we all got the same opportunity to do the same thing. So it is what it is.
Especially us. So now you're going to have no one to do these jobs. You're going to have no one to take over that multi-billion-dollar industry, maybe trillion-dollar industry. But it was cool. It was cool when we were the ones just saying like, hey, we can't find jobs. What can we do? When we were getting locked out, we were getting stopped at every single turn. to do these jobs. And then eventually we kind of move from that to say, okay, well, let's do entrepreneurship. Let's go into this industry, that industry, trucking, whatever. And now you're not going to have nobody left to do the work. Do I feel bad? Not really, because we had been saying this for a very long time. We have been screaming, yelling from the rooftops how unfair this was. But no one cared. No one listened. No one cared.
You know, nobody don't care about us, how we do things and what we need. You know, we always got it up out the mud as black people. So it really, that's how it always been. But we always go out here and find a way and make it happen.
So now, here's what I'll say. They're going to have to give it back. They're going to have to give it back. They're going to have to give it back.
They really don't got to give nothing back. But at the end of the day, they over here illegal, and that's breaking the law. So they're gonna have to go back and come back in this country the right way. See, the thing is, to be honest, it's a lot of them jobs that the Mexicans, or I keep saying Mexicans, that illegals do, we don't want to do. I mean, to be honest, we don't want to do it. You know, and I believe they should have the opportunity to do them jobs, but they shouldn't have the opportunity to get a business license and start their own business. I mean, you know, it should be a process to that, which I'm pretty sure it is. But you know, they have, like I said, access to everything soon as they get here, and but they don't got to give nothing back. You know, it ain't nothing to give back. They just can't be over here illegal. That's just it. You know, the criminals and stuff that's coming over here. I mean, that's the problem. You know, like they got illegals over here doing mass break-ins to people's houses, and not just the average people. A whole bunch of celebrities, they breaking into their houses and taking all their stuff. You know, they got like moving like a cartel on breaking in people's houses. They just got to go back. They can't be over here illegal. They got to be legal.
So that means, black men, if school ain't your thing, if you not, into trucking, you don't want to do, start building up your skills for construction, building. I don't know if there's licenses involved with that, but start building your skills back up, because they're going to need you. And guess what? They're going to have to pay you fairly, like everybody else.
That's right. You know, I believe we all should have a trade and be able to build something using our hands, because that's where it's at. You know, I got brothers uh, that do concrete work, they do construction, they do a lot of stuff, and they make a lot of money, and they got their own business. And I hate to say, you know, I got some people that, you know, that hire their own and look out for their own. I mean, it just, that's nature, you know, to look after your own. Everybody ain't meant to be entrepreneurs and everything, but we do need to have our trades to keep this country going, or to keep stuff going for ourselves, whether it come to electric, with gas, running pipes. All this stuff is important, and we got to get out here and get our hands dirty, you know. And I'm one of them guys that's out here getting my hands dirty.
Going to have to pay you. And if they don't, which we know they're going to try you, you can sue them for millions of dollars. Y'all have a happy Monday, Sunday, whatever today is. Monday.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of stuff going to change when Trump come into office with this illegal immigrant stuff, because I mean, they are a factor here in America. They came here and they do all the jobs that we don't want to do, plain and simple. But it's the right way to do it. You don't do it illegally by breaking the law, walking over the border with your kids, and coming into another country and just creating a life. I mean, come on now. I'm an American. What you think they'll do in Mexico, if I did the same thing, they're gonna be like, nope, go ahead and get back on over there. You broke the law. I mean, do y'all understand? That's like, it's cool. It's only cool for people to break the law and cross the borders of America, and it's no problem, no consequences. Are we the only cool place where you could do that at? It's not cool. I mean, because we can't do that nowhere else. Try in China. Try in Iraq. Try in Africa. Just try. You think we gonna walk in there to a check and taxpayers' money? No, it's a process. And I'm pretty sure the way that illegals is crossing this border, other countries would have been they would have brought the weapons out and bodies would have been dropping. I really believe that coming in a mass like that, that's an invasion. And they would have and I know like they would have been shooting people like you cross this, they'll give some warning shots and you go farther and then it's off with your head. But you know, America is a corporation and it's all about money over here. So I could understand why some crooked some crooked people in the office will allow this, for big business. Y'all let me know what y'all think.